Good evening, everyone. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skinned activist. I'm the reason anybody on YouTube, anybody on social media talks about colorism, and anybody that's talking about colorism, anybody that's talking about dark skin, you stole from me. You're not the dark skin activist. I said you're not the dark skin activist. Pay me my money. All y'all motherfuckers need to be sued because you're stealing. If it wasn't for me, none of y'all would have known that it was a thing to come online and talk about being dark skinned and what dark skinned people go through. You motherfuckers are not original. None of you are original. You're not the motherfucking dark skinned activist. We're going to get that straight before I even continue because I'm sick of these motherfuckers stealing from me. Tired of it. We're going to get this shit straight before I even continue. It's only one dark-skinned activist. I created the name dark-skinned activist. It's my trademark name. I created the whole entire movement of people speaking online about dark skin. And all these motherfuckers, dark skin, light skin, whatever the fuck color you are, they copying me. If you're talking about colorism, then motherfucker, you copying me. You don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You don't fucking like it, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. I started dark skin activism in 1998 before social media existed. I created the first platform in history to fight to end dark skin and called it dark skin activism. Brought it online, went viral after appearing on Tommy Sotomayor's show back in 2014. Started to get some traction. Then I went viral again for calling out Kendrick Lamar, the rapper's darkism. And after that, you motherfuckers started copying me. You motherfuckers talking about colorism, all y'all started copying me. But motherfucker, bitch, you're not the motherfucking dark skin activist. All you motherfuckers should be thanking me. And I got one crispy ass motherfucker on here that's been copying me the most. Hold on 1 second, Food Vibes. I'm about to share the link. And I will tell you, because I got to be honest with you, I'm not going to be on here very long. I'm not going to be on here very long. I'm not. I just got some things I want to come on here and say because I do get triggered. And when I get triggered, I come on and I talk my dark skin activist shit. That's what the fuck I do. I come on and I talk my dark. I'm putting the link in the chat right now. I want to say that I've been an introvert since I was a little girl. And I had motherfuckers in my family that was mad because I was introverted. They didn't want me to be quiet. They were mad because I was peaceful and quiet and wanted to be to my motherfucking self. And, it's always been difficult for me because people always want to fuck with you when you dark-skinned and introverted. But I'm here to tell the dark-skinned introverts, fuck these motherfuckers. Don't change yourself up for them. You're not here to please people. Dark-skinned people, we need to understand this shit. You're not here to please these motherfuckers. They didn't make you, and you're going to die one day. You're going to fucking drop dead one day. So are you going to live your life trying to please these motherfuckers? And what we need to start doing is suing these jobs that want to turn dark-skinned introverts into these fake-ass, bubbly-ass people. And on top of that, you get discriminated against because you're black. It's bullshit. Stand up and be who you are. Another thing I want to say, let me tell you something, white people. Black people are not fucking obligated to say hi to you. We're not. You do not have to speak. Always coming up in people's personal fucking space, thinking, walking your little dog, whatever the fuck you're doing, thinking that somebody's supposed to bend down. This is not motherfucking, I don't know, after the Reconstruction era. I don't have to say a motherfucking thing. As long as I ain't bothering you and harming you, keep that shit moving. Keep that shit moving. Dark-skinned people, you do not have to cow down and bow down to these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, they're trying to strip you of your human rights of being who you are. They're trying to strip you of your human rights. Black people, Let me get on y'all motherfuckers. Every black person doesn't like loud music. Every black person doesn't turn the fuck up. And I'm turned up right now because I'm tired of you trying to put my black dark skin ass that's an introvert in the category that you want me to goddamn be. I like to be home in my house, quiet, reading a goddamn book. You got a problem with that? You got a motherfucking problem with that? Sick of it. The world's always trying to run and make dark-skinned people be how the fuck they want you to be. I'm not gonna live my life being how these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what I have to go through. A bitch ain't gonna make me be how they want me to be. I'm gonna be who God made me to be, bitch. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Cause you ain't gotta like it. You're not required to, motherfucker. Now I'm gonna bring the brother on, and I'm just gonna let you roll. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna get quiet. I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm gonna let you roll.
Yo, what it do? What it do? So basically, man, I agree with everything that you're saying. And I could co-sign that Rashida Stroer, was the first dark skin activist. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, the dark skin issues always existed and stuff like that. But as far as like social media and as far as the person who was really pushing the agenda of light skin versus dark skin and the issues that we deal with as black people in the community, it was definitely you, man. So I definitely gotta give you your flowers
Thank
for
you
that
very much. I
because
do appreciate that. I'm gonna be quiet and let you speak.
you did motivate me to even start talking about it. So when people ask me, because sometimes my subscribers ask me, they like, or were you one of the first people that talked about it? I was like, nah, I always give you your flowers because I'm not going to take credit for something that I didn't start. You feel me? Of course, as dark skinned people, we're always being mistreated in society. You feel me? Like sometimes when I'm walking down the street, a white person will see me and turn his face the other way. Like, bro, is that supposed to make me mad, nigga? I'm way more connected to the universe than you'll ever be. So why the fuck would I care about somebody who's genetically recessive to me trying to make me feel bad? I mean, you people murder black people and fucking make melanin powder when you kill black people. They have melatonin and all of these chemicals they use. And my whole thing is, if having melanin is so demonic, if being black is so ugly and this and that, then why are you white people going into the tanning salons getting your skin darker? If you were so proud to be white, you feel me? Why are you making your skin darker? I just don't get it. I feel like this life that we live in is just one big game. And I feel like if you don't have discernment, or if you don't have no type of wisdom, or no type of spiritual intellect, you're gonna be one of these dark skinned people out here that's gonna walk with your head down every day. And it's like, man, I said fuck that, because I realized this is spiritual warfare, especially against the darker hue. You feel me? I mean, we didn't seen it when you were in school. We didn't seen the dark skin jokes. Oh, dark skin this. Oh, you black as midnight. Oh, you African booty scratcher. And oh, you dark skin nappy head black girl. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, get those comb those beady beads out, and just all type of shit to make you have resentment and try to make you feel some type of way about yourself. Look, man, they say words, they said sticks and stones will break my bones, but words don't hurt, man. That ain't true. Whoever made that is a goddamn lie, because if you're not mentally strong, words will break you down psychologically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time when I was in school, I got into it with some students, and it was a teacher in the class. The teacher took me to the side. I was like, look, man, don't you ever let anybody make you think that because you're dark skinned that you're not worthy enough or you're not good enough. And I just, I want to shout out that ninth grade substitute teacher, you know what I'm saying? Because she really helped me mentally and psychologically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many dark skinned people out here with low self-esteem, walking with their head down, feeling like they're not good enough, all because of the Western philosophy and the Western doctrine. You feel me? And then the thing that pisses me off is the gaslighting. when dark-skinned people start to wake up and see the mistreatment and we start speaking on it, then they try to gaslight you. Oh, it ain't even that serious. Oh, you talking about light skin versus dark skin. Oh, you just making a big deal out of nothing. They try to gaslight you. They try to make you seem like they try to make you seem like for you acknowledging what they're doing to you, that now you're bad because you acknowledge. So I'm supposed to just keep playing stupid and keep taking the psychological abuse and, oh, you ain't good enough because you dark skinned. I'm supposed to just sit there and take that and not say anything about it. You feel me? And then as soon as I say something about the mistreatment of dark skinned people, oh, now I'm doing too much. Oh, now I'm taking it out of proportion. Oh, now I'm making a big deal. And oh, we were just joking. It wasn't that serious. Oh, you're taking it too serious. Like, it is serious, because if you see an Asian man walking down the street, you don't say, "Oh, look how yellow he is." If you see a light skinned nigga walking down the street, y'all don't stop the car and be like, "Oh, look how light that nigga was," and start laughing.
Right.
But see a nigga that's dark skinned or a female that's dark skinned. Oh, she was black as shit. Oh my god, that girl was so black. Oh, that nigga was dark as hell. Oh, he was so black. And what y'all gonna do when the sky crack open one day and the UFOs is full of dark-skinned, tall beings? What you gonna do when the Anunnaki crack the sky, or the UFOs, whatever you want to call it? What if they're dark-skinned beings? What y'all gonna do if the motherfuckers hop out the UFOs and they black as shit? And they be like, yeah, we seen all this shit that y'all was doing to these dark-skinned motherfuckers here on planet Earth, and you ain't coming with us on the mothership. You ain't coming with the ancestors. You feel me? You ain't, because you can't vibrate high when you sitting here trying to destroy the mentality of the original people of the planet. You can't say that you're spiritual. You can't be a person of lighter skin and say that you're spiritual, and you're sitting here trying to discriminate against the original people of the planet. Because even your white scientists will tell you, and your white scholars will tell you, that darker skinned people were here first. If you go to Australia, the indigenous people of Australia were dark skinned people. If you go to Ethiopia, the indigenous people of Ethiopia were dark skinned people. When Christopher Columbus came to America, the indigenous people of America were dark skinned people. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So dark skinned people need to start standing up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Rashida said, dark skinned people need to start standing up, because we've been taking this bullshit for too long, yo. Oh, you this and you that. Oh, you dark and you too dark, and oh, you don't get no bitches, and oh, you don't get no females, and oh, don't nobody want no dark skinned nappy head black female. Like, I just get sick of it. I get sick of it, yo. I get sick of it. Like I'm surprised it ain't 1,000 dark skinned motherfuckers breaking shit right now. You feel me? I'm talking about, like, I'm surprised there ain't like 5,000 dark skinned niggas just breaking CVS and jumping on cars and fucking protesting, like getting tired of the fucking psychological bullshit.
It's abuse. We are abused.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, every day I walk outside my house, I get some weird ass look from some fucking Hispanic motherfucker, or some fucking Middle Eastern motherfucker, or some fucking racist Chinese motherfucker, or some fucking white supremacist racist motherfucker. It's always some type of weird look. And Rashida, you say you went through this shit too.
I go through it all the time.
When you used to walk down the street and a motherfucker turn their face the other way because you dark skinned.
I go through it to this day. And I just wanted to ask you, because you're on and I'm talking about this, I just want to get your opinion on how do you feel about, I don't know if you're an introvert. I don't know if that's your personality or not.
I am an introvert.
How do you feel about the way that dark-skinned introverts are treated on the job? That's a big thing for me, but I'm gonna be quiet and let you.
I could speak about the job all day, because I've dealt with discrimination in the job place. And I am a dark-skinned introvert. I've been an introvert since I was a little kid. I have social anxiety, man. I don't even like to be around a lot of people. You feel me? Like, when I'm the type of dude when I go to the grocery store, I just want to hurry up and get my shit and get the fuck out of there. People be trying to look at me and shit and trying to figure me out. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to talk to you, nigga. I came here to shop and get the fuck out of here. You feel me?
The problem with that, and I understand, you know, the problem, because I got a person in my family that I love very dearly. They might not think I do, but I actually do, and I feel for them. They go through the same thing. And the problem is, if you white, a male or a female, and you have social anxiety and you're introverted, people will feel bad for you. People will want to help you. People will say, "Oh, don't bother that person." They'll coddle you. They'll just be more understanding and give you grace. But if you're a dark skin and you're introverted and you have social anxiety, this is something that people don't.
They're gonna gaslight you. They're gonna gaslight you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, why you acting like you Tupac? Like it's you versus the world. Like it's you against the world." You know what I'm saying? Every time I be talking about dark skin issues, they're like, "Oh, you just making excuses. You just making shit up. You just making excuses to why you ain't where you want to be." And it's like, nah, it's really some bullshit going on out here. But as far as
though, it is an excuse for this quote unquote why you ain't where you want to be. It is due to darkism. It is, and I'm telling you, because as a dark skinned person down here in Florida, they put blocks in racism. Put blocks in your way to get anything, whether it be education, whether it be to become an entrepreneur and get loans. For example, in the real estate investing field, the white investors have access to all kinds of capital. They have way more access. The number of white people, the number of white males that have access to capital to buy up property. We talk about this gentrification thing, and why you ain't where you want to be. Well, it's because why are you giving white investors, white male investors in particular, more access to capital to be able to come in and buy property, to be able to come in and rehab property, but you don't want to give those loans and access to capital to black or dark skinned people. So that's an example I can point out because that's what I'm involved in.
It's racism and it's discrimination.
That's what I'm saying.
It's racism. It's racism and discrimination. And to answer your question, as far as being a dark skinned introvert in the workplace, I deal with that all the time. Like every job that I've ever went to, I always get evil looks from the managers. I always get evil looks from the employees. You know what I'm saying? If you go on the internet, there's something called gang stalking and workplace mobbing. You know what I'm saying? Where people will mob you in the workplace. It's all systematic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a smear campaign. People will put a bad word in on you. So every job you go to, they treat you like shit. Every time you walk out the house, there's some white person walking out the house at the same time. Oh, how are you walking out the house at the same time that I'm always walking out the house? Oh, you watching me. You feel me? So it's a lot of stuff going on. It's even beyond the workplace. I mean, it's in the communities. You feel me? Your neighborhoods. When you walk to the park, when you go to a museum, no matter where you go, it's some type of weird energy. It's like America just has a lot of negative, demonic energy in this country. And then you have to think about how this country was discovered. This country was discovered by evil white motherfuckers that killed the indigenous people of this land, aka the Native Americans. Okay, slaughtered them. Okay, now all they do is give them reservations. You know, give them little reservations here and there. You feel me? They went to Australia. You know what I'm saying? Did stuff to the indigenous people there. You feel me? It's crazy to me how the race of people that have historically committed the most murders and most crimes has the audacity to look at a black motherfucker and say that we ain't nothing when you have committed the most murders in the history of life, probably. I don't even want to say probably, that's a fact. You feel me? So it's all systematic. They don't want black people to have shit. So you have to attack the darkest of the darkest. Right? If you're a white supremacist and you have an agenda, you have to attack the darkest of the darkest, right? If you don't like black people, you will have to attack the darkest nigga. because the darkest motherfucker represent the black race. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see a dark skinned nigga walking down the street, you know he black. You ain't gotta be like, oh, is he mixed? Oh, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we represent the black race. You feel me? But we are the most disrespected in the black race. How is it that the original people of the black race is the most disrespected people of the black race? It doesn't make sense to me. We are the original
You're
people of
making
the,
excellent points, thought provoking.
yeah, it's like we are the original people of the black race. So how are we the most disrespected? How are we the most made fun of and the most talked about? You know, and the ones that people want to talk shit about in school, in middle school, elementary school, and high school. I've been dealing with darkism since I was like what, probably a kid, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't know, man. It's like if you're not mentally strong, this shit will break you down. I'm telling you.
And
If you don't got a strong
that's what I was gonna ask you. I'm glad you segued into that. What are some of the things that we could do about it? Well, how do we maintain, or how do you maintain mental strength to keep waking up every day, going out into the world as a dark skinned person and dealing with this evil and this foolishness that's going on?
Spiritual faith, you know, like me believing in a life after this one. You feel me? I slightly believe in karma. Well, I ain't gonna say slightly. I do believe in karma, and I believe when people treat you bad, that the universe will pay them back double the pain. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, all right, if they want to treat me bad in society, I let God deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, it's all spiritual. Everything that you deal with in this physical world has a spiritual component to it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're fighting a sexual demon, uh, an anger demon, uh, PTSD, you know what I'm saying? Trauma. These are all entities that attach themselves to the body. You know, God brought us here to be happy, right? God didn't create black people to be manipulated and warred against other nations all day. So what gives me the strength is just my spiritual faith and believing in karma. You know what I'm saying? But then the saddest thing about all of this is black people do this shit to each other. It's like black people in a way help white supremacy in a sense. Like
I
for
agree.
example, for example, when a light skinned person talks shit about a dark skinned nigga, in a way he's kind of helping white supremacy. And Dr. Umar Johnson talked about this. It's something called light skin supremacy. You can go on YouTube and type in light skin supremacy. It's light skinned motherfuckers out here that's more racist against dark skinned people than the white man sometimes. You feel me? Like it's light skinned people that hate darker skinned black people more than a KKK white supremacist person. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like on one hand, yeah, we get mistreated in society by the Caucasians, but then you'll have people of our own race that kind of contribute to that shit. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel connected to all shades of my race sometimes. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rashida. Like, as a dark skinned person, the way that some black people act and lighter skinned black people, I feel like we ain't the same sometimes, yo.
No, I totally
Like,
get that. I
like
understand. I
sometimes I
feel
be
the
feeling
same
like
way.
I ain't the same as when I say I ain't the same, I'm saying like I feel like we're not the same race. Like the way they act,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like the way some of the lighter skinned black people act, sometimes I feel like we're not the same. Because it's like if we were the same, you wouldn't be acting like that. If you were a light-skinned black person and you truly love black people, you would never open your mouth to say some disrespectful shit about a dark-skinned person.
Mm.
So sometimes I feel like, is the light-skinned person talking shit about the dark-skinned person because they're jealous and they wish that they were 100% black, and they're mad because they're biracial? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they know that you're the original, so it brings some type of hate. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
why else would you just want to talk shit about a nigga's skin complexion? Like, let's think logically. Let's think logically. Why, as a black person, would you want to open your mouth to say something negative about another black person if y'all all black? Yeah, we might be different shades. Yeah, we might be different skin complexion. Yeah, we might be different skin tones. But after all the shit that black people went through, slavery and all of this shit that black people went through, why must it come to this type of shit? Right? Because, you know, Willie Lynch, the Willie Lynch letter is still effective, you know, to this day. You know, the Willie Lynch letter, you know, it's like, oh, you know, East versus the West, you know, North versus the South,
Mm-hmm.
light skin versus dark skin, you know, this versus that, skinny versus fat. It's just none of this is ever going to change, Rashida. This shit ain't never going to. When we're dead and gone, this type of shit is still going to exist. I'm 37 years old,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm 37 years old, and I've been dealing with darkism since I was a little kid, man. To this day, I'm 37 years old. I'll be 40 in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been dealing with this shit since I was a kid, man. I'm talking about the
Right.
darkism and shit. You know, like people turning their face, or you know, you at the playground playing, and there's a group of lighter skinned people laughing and pointing while you on the swing, or you know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
you just on the playground minding your business. You know, a little dark skinned boy minding his business. Got these
Right.
lighter skinned people in crews and shit laughing. Oh, look at it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, everybody can't be liked, I guess. You know, some of us got to be the villains of society, right? And unfortunately, the original man and the original woman, which is the dark skinned man and the dark skinned woman, we are the original people of this planet Earth.
They made us the villains, though. It's
Yeah,
involuntary.
yeah.
We we
Isn't
didn't,
it
we didn't
crazy how the people with
we
recessive
didn't make
genes?
ourselves the villains. They made us the villains.
I want to
That's a
show you.
fact.
I want to show you something right quick. I don't know if it's still on my phone. Oh, shit. See if I can show you something right quick. Okay, so you know how white people put on sunscreen and shit
Mm-hmm.
because like the sun be burning them. Like a lot of white people, they be having skin issues and shit.
Uh-huh.
The sun be fucking them up. It's funny how they say black is a curse, but the sun be fucking them up, and the sun do positive for us, right? So who's more connected to the universe? You know. But look at this. This is a UV ray, right? They created this UV ray, and this is how the UV rays see white people when they put on sunscreen. This is the UV ray. Look at this. So
Oh wow.
when the white people are, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When they're putting on the sunscreen, when white people put sunscreen on, the UV it tricks the UV rays in the sun to make them think that they're dark skinned.
Mm.
So the white people are tricking the sun into making the sun think that they're dark skinned. You can see this shit. So
Wow.
when they put the sunscreen on, their face turns dark like us, like me
I
and you,
see.
Rashida.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, it's like they hate us. You know how you hate somebody, but you want to beat them, and
Right.
the hate comes from you wanting to be them.
Dr. Francis Crest Wilson, the Crest color confrontation theory. That's exactly that was her exact argument almost. She came from it from a psychology perspective of projection. She talked about projection, where you just describe you hate the person because you want to be them. Everybody needs to read Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's book. She passed away in 2018. But that lady, I'm telling you, when she wrote that in all her articles,
I remember her.
They hated her. They hated that lady because she was telling the truth. May she forever rest in peace. Everybody, please go read her book, because what you just said, it made me think of the reason for racism.
And I just want to let the people know, I'm not a hypocrite. My wife is dark skinned. She's very dark. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just on here capping and acting.
And I'm very glad to hear that. People get mad at me all they want. They're angry at me because I've been saying for the longest that black men need to be with dark-skinned black women. And we need, I ain't say all y'all should only date black dark-skinned women, but it needs to be a balance. So I'm very happy to hear that. And I don't care. I want people to know I don't give a fuck who's mad. I'm happy to hear that.
It's not enough brothers going for dark-skinned women. That's the problem. You feel me? It's not enough. It should be more brothers going for them, because they're always going to hit you with that preference shit. Oh, I just like light-skinned women. That's my preference. And it's like, your preference shouldn't be determined on skin tone. Your preference should be determined on personality and what the woman could do for you.
But I've always argued that preference is a construct. It is created and manufactured out of racism. Yeah. I hate when people say that's their preference. That makes me very angry when a person says that's their preference. You are a liar. You're an idiot. You don't make sense. You're not a critical thinker.
Yeah, I don't have a preference.
It's constructed.
I go by the personality, but I wouldn't go as far as like dating no white woman. I'd never go there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're a black brother that talks to a white woman, maybe you need to reevaluate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some brothers out here that get scarred, like it'd be vice versa. You'll have brothers out here who get dissed by a lot of black women, and then they just start thinking all black women are a certain way, or I don't know. It just be crazy. Like, what do you think about interracial dating, Rashida?
Oh, I'm surprised you even asking me that question.
I think I know that. I think I know the answer, but I just want
to hear it. People need to be with black people. The black man and the black woman should date and marry each other only, and that's how it should be. I'm not gonna agree with any people that came to me over the years trying to knock me off of my belief, but you're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be. That's what I stand for. That's one of the reasons why I started dark skin activism. Was to bring one of the main objectives of dark skin activism, the first platform to fight against colorism.
I want to see if I can
bring the black man back to the dark skinned black woman in balance.
I'm trying to see if I could find this book. I want to show you this book right quick.
If y'all can't donate, make sure y'all like this video. If you can donate, you can go to my Cash App, which is $RashidaLala. Once again, that's $RashidaLala. Go there and make a donation. Support dark skin activism. Support the world's first and only dark skin activist. The dark skin activist is always under attack, but I'm gonna fight back, and I need everyone's support financially, especially, so I can keep on fighting and do the things that I need to do to fight as the dark skin activist. So y'all go ahead and make a donation. The Cash App and all the information is right there on the screen.
Man, I can't find that shit, but now it was a book that
It's a book?
Yeah, it was a book that I got from a friend. It's called Black Women Need Love Too.
Oh, that's a good name. It's sad that we gotta even write books like that. Black women need love too. Wow.
Yeah, so I got the book and shit. I wanted to
That's
show you.
sad. We don't worry about it. If you can't find it, maybe the next time
Yeah,
you come
maybe
back
next
on
time I
here,
get on here.
but I think they get the gist of what that means. Black women need love too. It's really sad that we come to the point where we have to even say that we need love. It's that lets you know it's really bad. It's really, man, it's really bad. It's really tough for black dark skinned people. It always has been, and everybody's trying to deny it. And then people try to, like you said, gaslight and downplay you when
I mean,
you
Rashida,
fight against your oppression.
Rashida, it could be something as simple as going to the grocery store.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm talking. I mean, the looks and the fucking
Yeah, simple everyday shit. You can't do it
like
being dark skinned.
I'm talking about the cockiness
Yeah,
of a lot of those Europeans. The
you you
cockiness.
you you can't do it being dark skinned. It's
And it's like
hard.
if you're a dark skinned nigga and you walk around like you the shit. Oh, who this nigga think he is?
Exactly.
Who this black ass nigga think he is? Or who this dark skinned female think she is to walk around amongst us less recessive genetic people? You know what I'm
Then we
saying?
get treated bad. And
It's like, look, we are the pure bloodline at the end of the day.
right. But the problem for me is the everyday practical mistreatment that we experience that affects our everyday lives. It affects our money. It affects our mental health. It affects our social standing. It affects every damn thing that we do as human beings. And to me, it is a crime. Darkism is a crime against humanity. And I think that we need to bring these people to, what is it, the world court, and
Yeah,
put these people on trial.
definitely got to take them to court.
Put them on trial in the world court. Because, like I said, it all boils down to the socioeconomics of it for me. If you're going to stop me from living my life, getting a house, the basic things you need, a house, shelter, food, clothing, job, education, then we got a problem. That's
and that's one of the
most
reasons why I'm just thinking about getting out of the United States at some point, man, because it's not going to get any better here, man.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've heard other black people speak on and seen some black people leave because of what you just said. They just want to. You just want to sometimes wake up and live as a normal human being and not have to sit up here.
What it is, yo? They want me to bleach this right here. This right here, they want me to bleach. That's all it comes down to. They want me to bleach this.
Yeah.
This melanin right here, this dark melanin face that I have. They want me to bleach this motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's sick.
And then look, once you bleach that shit, you're gonna lose all your spiritual power.
Yeah, you're destroying yourself. That's why I said
you're gonna have liver issues. One of the side effects of skin bleaching is liver issues. That shit fucks your liver up. You think I want to fuck my liver up just to get a hello from the white man, nigga? Fuck you.
That's why I'm saying darkism and racism, that's a crime against humanity that folks need to be put up on charges on the world court.
I'm supposed to bleach my skin just so I can get a hello from you? A little
exactly.
Thing, and it's like shit, a lot of the Europeans, the white supremacists, they don't even fuck with the light-skinned motherfuckers. You feel me? So I'm gonna bleach my skin light skin just to get a fake hello.
It doesn't make any sense.
When you see the fair-skinned black people, you'll give them a little fake hello shit. The dark ass motherfucker, you don't even acknowledge him. I mean, white people don't even acknowledge me in society. I don't care though. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Darkism should be considered a crime Rashida, against humanity.
Rashida, if you was to ever chill with me in person, like I don't know, maybe one day I'll meet you. You know what I'm saying? But if we're to ever walk in a grocery store together, I mean, the faces that you're gonna see go like this, and It's just like,
Yo, I believe you.
it's like, bro, these
It's happened to me more times than I can count.
niggas be, they be psychological with their shit. That shit be mental.
Yeah.
That's why I say a lot of that stuff is witchcraft, man.
Yeah.
But
I
see,
just believe.
one thing about the white man, he won't say nothing to you, but he'll do something that's saying something to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, the white man ain't gonna say nothing to you, but he's going to do something that is saying something to you.
Of course. That's why I said with dark-skinned people, they have got us in an economic stranglehold. They have got us in a political and social stranglehold where our everyday lives are negatively impacted. That's the, for me, the worst part of darkism is the economics and the socio-political element of it. Because if you look at the social side of it, you look around and see the majority of black people that are in prison are dark skinned. Nobody can convince me that that's not the truth.
No, it's definitely more dark skinned niggas in prison than light skinned niggas. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, so they've got us.
It's always a dark skinned nigga with dreads and some shit, and you know what I'm saying? It's always a dark ass nigga with dreads in the jail. They always arresting them type.
Yeah. So
they always arresting them.
That's why I'm saying, when you look at the economics of it, when you look at the politics of it, and you look at dark skinned people's quality of life, I see a crime against humanity. And I feel like we need to, as dark-skinned people, I don't know how this could get done, but it's just the idea that keeps formulating in my head that we need to hold the darkest accountable at the international court, because
I agree
all
with
around
that.
the world, dark-skinned people all around the world are going through this. The dark-skinned people over in Africa, the dark-skinned people over in the Caribbean. Look at the dark-skinned people over in Haiti. They've been catching hell for forever. The dark-skinned people in Haiti, oh my God. The dark-skinned people, the dark-skinned Jamaicans, the dark-skinned ones that try to come over to the United States, they do everything they can to keep these people like, what? Come on.
And even if
that's not darkism.
Even when you go to Jamaica, they starting to bleach over there.
I believe it.
And skin bleaching is big in Jamaica. And guess what? Guess what? Do you know that skin bleaching is darkism?
I agree. I could not agree with you more.
That's darkism, Rashida.
I could not agree with you more.
Bleaching your skin, that's darkism.
Absolutely. 100%. And one of the worst forms of darkism at that, because the enemy has attacked your very humanity, the very thing that God created you and made you dark skinned. God gave you that color, and you are treating me in such an oppressive way to the point where I feel I gotta go bleach my skin just to live. That's fucked up. It's enraging to me. I'm angry every fucking day of my life. I'm enraged. I am enraged. I am fucking enraged every single. I don't see any dark-skinned person waking up not enraged about what's happening to them. You're fucking delusional.
You know why? You know why, Rashida? Because they're in the matrix. They're in the matrix. And when I say they're in the matrix, they're distracted by the football game, the basketball game, the reality TV show. Oh, I got to wake up and go to work tomorrow. I got to pay this rent. I got to pay this bill. They're distracted by the things that the matrix offer them. So exactly. the issues that really matter in society, nobody's going to touch on that because the matrix is projecting so many distractions. Like, think about it. If I was to go to any hood in America, and I went to any hood and I said, hey, black people, let's come together and let's stop this madness. Niggas on the block gonna look at me crazy. Man, who the fuck is this nigga? Oh, Malcolm X ass, get your ass off the block. Like, it's just, they've been conditioned to hate real shit. Like, they're more worried about getting a gun and sliding on the ops. So I'm about to kill these ops. Oh, we beefing with these niggas on this block. Oh, we beefing with the niggas on this block. They more concerned about shooting a rival gang member than bringing black people together for a better cause, Rashida.
Facts. I could not agree more.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's so many issues that black people are dealing with, and all the nigga could talk about is sliding on the ops, or oh we about to slide on this dude, and oh we gonna catch him slipping, catch him lacking. It's just like black people. Oh man, motherfuckers got a lot of work to do because when they destroyed the Black Panthers, that was the beginning of the curse right there.
Mm,
Because the Black Panthers used to police their own communities.
that
You
is
know,
facts.
and you know they killed Fred Hampton, which is my favorite revolutionary of all time. Rest in
Hmm.
peace, Fred Hampton. You feel me? They killed Fred Hampton. Why? Because there were agents within the black race
Right.
that
That's
that
true.
set them up.
Yep.
The reason why black people are in the condition that they're in today is because there's too many black people siding with the European to destroy other black people. So you have black people who are teaming up with the white man to destroy other black people.
That's 100%
You think
facts.
the white man could do this by himself? He ain't that fucking powerful. There has to be agents in order to destroy a revolutionary or a revolution. It has to be agents. Fred Hampton was a revolutionary. There were agents within the Black Panther Party that was working with the white man to set up Fred Hampton. Same thing with Malcolm X. When Malcolm X got killed, it was people in the Nation of Islam working with the white man to set up Malcolm X at that last speech.
Yeah.
Same thing with Peter Tosh. Same thing with Bob Marley. Bob Marley was trying to bring people together, and they killed that man with cancer. They killed Bob Marley with cancer, talking about he had cancer in his foot. Nah, y'all did something to Bob Marley. And then when Peter Tosh tried to stand up and bring some common sense to the black race, they go in Peter Tosh's house and shoot him up. They made sure they killed Peter Tosh when they shot him, though. But when they shot Bob Marley, somehow Bob Marley survived. You know, Bob Marley survived. They said, okay, we couldn't kill him. So now we got to try to, put cancer on the nigga. So they eventually got rid of Bob Marley with the cancer and shit. But I mean, black people, we excuse my language, we're fucked up out here.
I agree. You ain't gonna get no argument with me on that one because it's the truth.
And I'm sorry, you don't mind me cussing, or I mean, because I'm on your broadcast, I'm on your show, so I don't know, like,
I curse all the time. I be trying not to. I really
Oh,
be
okay, all right. I just had to
like,
make sure because I didn't want to come
nah,
on your show
it's
and
all right.
curse up.
Because I cuss. If I didn't want you to curse, then that would be hypocritical of me. Because I'm always cursing, even though I be trying not to. But I'm me. I ain't gonna tell a lie. I be so angry. I get the cursing, and it's not good for me. But I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, Rashida Stroer, let me tell you something, man. You are a beautiful black queen, man. Don't let anybody on this planet Earth tell you any different.
Thank
You are
you. I
one of
do
the most
appreciate that.
beautiful women that I've ever seen in my life, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, I see. This is the thing, right? Your darkness already makes you a winner. So just the fact that your skin is dark is already the reason why you're beautiful, and then your features on top of that. Rashida, I know that deep down inside, you know you're attractive. It's just that a lot of the people in the Western society, and they do this to me too, they try to make us question ourselves. You know, the way society projects that self-hatred towards the darker skinned people, they try to make you hate yourself. You feel me? So
Yes.
sometimes those projections that they put on us can make us feel, a certain way about ourselves sometimes. But I
Yep.
know that deep down inside, like, we know that we're better than them. That's why they got to put all this effort into trying to destroy us as a people. It has to be a reason. Like, I don't see Asian people killing Asian people over blocks. You know, I don't see white people killing white people over blocks. We kill over blocks. Shit that we don't even own. We don't own the blocks. We don't own these hoods. You ever heard of gentrification?
I have.
So that right there proves that you don't own nothing.
Exactly.
Because they could just put the property and kick you, put the property numbers up and kick you out.
Exactly.
So that same hood that you repping, you really don't own that shit.
Don't
bro.
own shit.
You don't own that shit.
It's a joke. It's a game.
And the white man is sitting there laughing. You know, they sitting there because they're playing all of us, man. It's just so many warfares going on out here. I mean, they're trying to emasculate men. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Yep. You know, niggas, we're under attack, man. They're putting things in the food to make men more feminine. It's all type of wars going on. It's biological warfare. It's chemical warfare. Okay, biological warfare, chemical warfare, spiritual warfare, and physical warfare. It's all type of warfares going on, man. And all I could tell people is, you know, pray, meditate, you know, exercise, you know, do something to keep your mind clear. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to get from you. Now you're giving us some solutions. You said pray, meditate, exercise. That helps your mental, and you're right. All those things I do. That's a great word for dark-skinned people to survive.
Yeah, you got to exercise. I work out all the time. You see me on my page, Rashida.
Yeah.
You know, I work out. I exercise.
Yep.
You know,
that's what you got to do.
I do push-ups, sit-ups. I mean, and then any
do
person
no drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. Don't do it, you know.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And I'm working on that, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I smoke here and there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I'm working on that, you know. And I will quit, you know, at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the drugs do bring demons in your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I would say, you know, when I would, you know, smoke weed every now and then, I did feel a sense of happiness. I'm not gonna lie, I did feel like a happy feeling. But sometimes, like when you do it too much, you know, too much of anything is bad. That's what I say.
Right.
You know, too much of anything is bad for your body. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like it's all type of weapons being used against you know, black people, you know. Like I just been trying to read books, you know,
breaking free,
understanding sexual addiction and the healing power of Jesus. Now understand this, right? Why do you think pornography is free? Pornography was made to destroy men. Not so much as destroying the woman, but it's really made to destroy men. Like, think about it. Why you think it's free? And then from a spiritual aspect, when you're watching pornography, you're actually connecting and creating a soul tie with both porn stars. You're creating a soul tie with the male porn star and the female porn star. Why? Because it's a ritual. Sex was made for us to have family and have kids. That's how the universe intended it. But now they have created things that now it's all about lust, right? And then, every female you see, you want to have sex with her because you're addicted to this, addicted to that. Now you can't even have a conversation with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Everything is lust, sex, sex, sex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we just gotta heal our minds, man. Okay. And there's another book right here, Making Peace with Your Past. Okay. We all have trauma. We all done been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing we could do to heal our mind and heal our body is making peace with our past.
Interesting.
You know
That's a good one. That's a good title there.
So do you like to read books, Rashida?
Of course.
This is another book I'm gonna read. This is the Marine Kingdom. All right, the Marine Kingdom. These are like sexual demons.
Mm.
Notice how when people stop watching pornography, right? Let's say you're a person that was addicted to porn for a long time, and let's say you just stopped watching it. There's something called a succubus. So when you stop watching porn and you try to heal yourself, what will happen is you'll start having sexual dreams, and what those sexual dreams are, or those are entities trying to come back and take over your flesh. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So everything is spiritual in this world that we living in.
Yeah.
Everything is spiritual, even the dark skin shit. That's spiritual too.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So um sorry that I went kind of off topic, but I don't know. We got there somehow. But what I really want to say is, if you're a dark skinned person out there that's dealing with darkism, just ignore them. You know, I know it's hard. I've been dealing with that shit my whole life. Dark skin this, dark skin that. You black as midnight. You black as the damn street. You know what I'm talking about, Rashida.
I got it. I
You know what
know.
I'm talking
I've
about.
been through the same exact thing.
You know, it's just like motherfuckers are cruel out here, man.
Very much so.
You know, people are cruel out here in this world, man, and it's sad, but you know, one day things will get better.
Yeah.
Maybe not in our lifetime. Maybe me and you might be dead by that time, but
Probably.
as long as you know, it's definitely not going. The light skin, dark skin thing, the white man versus the black man, that shit ain't gonna end in our lifetime. I'm
You,
37. I'm
you
37
might be
years
right about
old.
that. You might be right.
I'm 37, Rashida. I haven't seen a change.
Mm. Yeah. You might be right.
You feel me? I haven't seen a change in that shit. With the light skin, dark skin shit, I have not seen one change.
I've seen very tiny, minute changes with people just speaking on it. But I don't know if I've seen real changes in terms of the economics and the politics of it. That's the real area of change. It's about the money. It's about the economics for me, and I don't see that change at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
as far as the economics, I agree with you on that. I haven't seen that change. Um, I don't know what to say about our people sometimes. I don't even know. You even think there's a solution for black people, Rashida? Um,
yes, there's plenty of solutions. You gave one of the solutions is like you said, exercising, meditation, um, taking care of yourself. Another solution is if we can figure out a way. I don't think we organize as much as we should. If we truly would come together and organize, we could get a lot accomplished in terms of we talk about gentrification. I believe that all neighborhoods are going to get gentrified. It's just who's going to gentrify it. We could gentrify the neighborhood if we wanted to, if we pooled our resources and purchased property, and if we shared with each other and came together with each other. But that's not something that I don't think we're really doing as much as we can. Another solution is the Back to Africa movement. There are black people that are so fed up with the way this place is working that they just go back to Africa or to some part of the world that's black. So that's another solution. It's tons of solutions. Those are just three.
yeah, I agree with those solutions. Those are good solutions that you just stated there. Um, do you think that if people started pushing this agenda of black people coming together, because do you feel like there's people before us that tried to do this and it just seemed like nothing would work? Like didn't Marcus Garvey try to get black people to go back to Africa or something like that? The Marcus
Yeah,
Garvey movie?
you're right, and I got a lot of respect for all the black people that came before me that fought for us to have unity and to have something of our own. I just think that we have to learn from the mistake that they made and rinse and repeat and do it in a different way, a new way. Like Marcus Garvey, I love what Marcus Garvey did. Marcus Garvey, he set the path. What we need to do is continue it.
Continue it. Okay.
Pick up the baton and continue it.
I like
Dissect
that. I
his
like
mistakes
that
and keep moving forward. Let's not make this mistake again. We saw what he did wrong on this one. Let's do it. But the idea he had was absolutely brilliant. Of course.
I totally agree with that. Are you still vegan or
I
was it a
am
vegetarian?
vegan.
Oh, vegan. Now, I used to be vegetarian. The reason why I went back to eating animals was because I felt like I was losing weight. Now I'm trying to find a way to maintain my body weight. Being a vegetarian or vegan, I would definitely go back to that. Um, do you feel like you being a vegan, do you feel like it made you lose weight or were you able to maintain your weight?
I go up and down because there's levels to the veganism. So sometimes I'm a fruitarian vegan.
Okay.
Whenever I'm a fruitarian vegan, I always lose weight. Always without it. I don't even have to exercise. When I'm a cooked vegan, my weight fluctuates because of the cooked food, and sometimes I don't always eat like plant vegan food. It's like the processed vegan food, processed junk vegan food, like vegan cookies and stuff like that I like, that causes me, because everybody's body is made up differently, to gain weight. So I think it's a misconception. People think that because you go vegan that you're gonna automatically lose weight. Well, that ain't necessarily true. There are fat vegans, and
Yeah, that is true. There
yeah,
are fat vegans out
I
there.
have actually gained weight as a vegan eating like regular processed cooked vegan food. So my answer is up and down. If you're looking to lose weight, now if you become a raw vegan or a fruitarian, you're gonna lose weight. That's just what it is. So if you don't want to lose
Well, see,
weight,
this
don't go raw vegan or fruitarian.
I can't give up the spaghetti though.
I see.
Like I need my carbs though.
It's I have never eaten raw vegan spaghetti, but I've seen plenty of people make raw vegan spaghetti. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the same as like a vegan spaghetti, but it's alternatives. But it just depends on your body
Do you
composition.
feel better like mentally, like being a vegan compared to when you were eating animals?
I do, but I feel the best. I feel the best mentally if I'm. To me, being a raw vegan or a fruitarian is the highest form. Is the highest level. That's to me. That's how I feel. Now I don't want to encourage nobody. I'm going off of what Rashida feels. So when I am a fruitarian vegan, that is when I'm the happiest. That is when I have the most energy. That is when I feel physically the best. That is when I ran 3 marathons on as a fruitarian raw vegan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're an athlete.
yeah. I ran. I just
I'm an
did the
athlete too, man. I play AAU basketball.
yeah. Well, for me, whenever I go fruitarian raw vegan, I feel the best. It's to me, it's
Yeah, I
better
can only
than cooked
imagine if
vegan.
that takes a lot of dedication to just eat fruits and vegetables. Oh man, you got to be on a mental strong level there.
Well, for me, my why is I need to finish the race, and so if once I put my mind on I got to finish this race, it's easy. It becomes easy for me. It's just
Yeah,
an immediate shift. If
and
I know
you're
I
and
got
you're
like a competition or something I got to do, then I
yeah
just
you're
shift.
and
Yeah.
that make your vibration is very high eating that type of food. You got a high
Oh,
vibration.
definitely. It's you be at your. Also, I'm more productive. Like with my work, believe it or not, when I'm raw vegan, fruitarian, I'm way more productive and quick. Quick thinking, all that. I swear.
Yeah, and I just wanted to give you your flowers on this too. You're a good actor.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate that.
I seen one of your shows on stage. I don't know if you still have it on your YouTube, but you did a performance. on stage. I forgot what the
Yeah,
title
that was
was.
at I think that was at the DC Black Theater Festival. That was in
Yeah,
2017.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Thank you
Oh
very
man.
much.
Yeah, you killed that one.
I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you.
How
Yeah.
old were you when you did that?
Um, that was 2017. 39.
39.
Yep.
And see,
39,
black and
39
see,
or
and see, look,
38. I
black
can't
don't
remember.
crack because you don't look like you in your 40s.
Well, that's probably that vegan stuff. That's what I think. That's
Yeah.
probably that vegan stuff.
I mean, because if you look at me, I don't look 37. Well, maybe with my beard.
No, you don't.
Well, I'm
I
actually,
would have put you at like in your early 30s.
yeah. Well, I'm actually growing my beard back out now. I had shaved it off, but I'm gonna grow it. I'm gonna grow my shit.
Growing it back. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted my melanin to shine. You know, like when I cut
I
my
feel
beard
you.
off, my melanin shines and shit.
Yeah, it shines right on through.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Yeah.
I will let you continue the broadcast.
Oh, I'm gonna end the broadcast.
Oh, you finna end it? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on my channel too, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to just come on here and talk shit, because I'll be
Nah,
mad
I
about
feel you,
certain
man. I
things.
know how it is because there's a lot of impersonators out here who
Yeah,
try to
it's
steal your
crazy.
shine. You know, there's a lot of people out here that try to take credit for what you do. And like I
Exactly.
said, I can bear witness that you were the first person that I heard speaking about dark skin problems.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
So you got my cosign on that, sister.
I appreciate that for sure. Absolutely.
But look, man, I got nothing but love for you, man. I just want to tell you, if you ever want to do a live on Instagram, I have an IG. Oh yeah, we're already friends on IG. Do you get on your Instagram?
You know what? I don't get on there as much as I do YouTube. I need to start getting on there.
Yeah,
But I
because
will, if you tell me, like if you say, hey, I will meet you on there. I will do
yeah,
that.
because I want you to come on my live.
Hmm.
And I wanted to talk to you about dark skin issues and
Hmm.
like health and diet and stuff like that.
Of course. We
And I
gotta
wanted
explain it.
to upload that on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. We just gotta come up with a day and time.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll probably message you on IG about that.
Um, I do not check my Instagram. I'm mostly on Facebook. Are you on
Okay,
Facebook at
I'll
all?
message you on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, you say you got a Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm mostly on Facebook.
What's your Facebook page? I'm about to
Just
request you.
my name, Rashida Marie Strober.
How you spell that?
RASHIDA, and then Marie Marie, and then
Marie.
yep, and then
Okay, I
Strober.
see. I see you got
Yep,
a ring. Your ring.
yep, that's me.
Oh, it won't let me follow you. Oh no, is this like a community page?
No, that's my page. That's my page.
Okay, because it only gives me only says I can message you. I'll message you.
What the hell?
Like it won't give me the option to request you.
Oh, well, send me a message then. I'm on my Facebook right now.
All right,
That's weird.
food vibes. Maybe you
That's
could send
very
me a
weird.
request. I just put food vibes.
Okay, I'm trying to let me see.
Yeah, I sent you a request. Matter of
Okay,
fact,
there we go.
okay, you see it?
Yes, I do.
All right,
Uh,
will it let you send me a request? Does it give you an
I'm
option?
checking now. I'm looking now. Yep, it lets me add.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah. Send me a request. I'll accept it.
yep. I just sent the request. Yep.
Yeah, confirm. Okay. All right, I confirmed.
There we go.
I'll be supporting this page. You know, I'll be checking you out and stuff like
And you
that.
as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, man. It's
You
always a pleasure to talk
too.
to you. I
You
don't
as
think you
well.
understand. Like I don't think you understand. Like I'm a fan. Like
Me?
yo,
Of
like
me?
look, I'm talking about before. I'm talking about before social media. I knew who you was.
Oh my God, really? Well, I'm very humbled and I'm very appreciative. I really am.
Because
More than you know.
I heard Charlemagne the guy talking shit about you, yo. You feel
Yeah.
me? I heard
Yep.
Charlemagne was talking shit. I said, "Oh, this bitch ass motherfucker." It's like I was already mad because Charlemagne the guy was talking shit about Lauryn Hill.
Oh, you can't talk about Lauren now.
You feel me?
I
And that
don't
made
like
me mad. I was
nobody
like,
that talk
damn,
about Lauren Hill.
you talking about one dark skinned sister. Now you talking shit about another dark skinned sister. I said, oh man, this nigga must hate dark skinned sister.
Exactly.
And you know, one thing I find funny is how all these celebrities get rich and they want to get a mixed girl or a white woman.
Oh, all the time.
You
That's
feel
what
me?
they
It's like,
love to
man,
do.
why I don't see none of these NBA stars or athletes with a dark skinned sister, man?
That's what they love to do. It's a small percentage that you'll see
It's
with a
like
dark skin one.
is that like self-hatred within the black man? He feels he has to get another race to feel better about himself. I don't know.
Once he get that money, yeah. Once he get that money, he change up. A lot of the brothers change up.
Well,
Yep.
it's a sad story, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that type of stuff sometimes.
Yep. Hopefully the dialogue, the monologue sometimes that I have, but the dialogue and the monologue combined will change the trajectory here. That's the whole goal. So I know
And I'm
somebody
with
is
you, man.
somebody getting touched.
I'm with you, man. I support it. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, I support it, man. And it's nothing but love over here, man.
I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
All right, sister. God bless.
All right. Have a good evening.
You have a better evening, sister.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right, bye. Trying to see if it'll let me go. Oh, do I have
Oh,
to?
let me see if I can. Oh, I got it. There we go. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the brother that just came on here. Oh shit. We got Atlanta Street interviews in the building. Oh my God. I don't know if that's the real you or not. But I see you down there. Real quick, I want to just shout the brother out that was just on here. I appreciate you coming on here, taking time out. I really do. I appreciate your perspectives and everything that you shared. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully we will go ahead and do a live because I would love to speak on, you know, the vegan diet and what some of the things that dark-skinned Black people could do. So yes, thank you once again, brother. I really, really do appreciate you. I just want you to know that. Atlanta Street interviews. You are dark skinned. You got all these people coming for you, talking shit about you. But it is a pleasure to have you on here. You know, I think I said this many times before when I made videos on some of the people that you interviewed. I used to be homeless myself, and I've always been a big fan of any channels that's on YouTube that's letting homeless people tell their story. I was homeless in the 90s, and there was no Atlanta Street interviews or no YouTube to come on and tell your story. I had to hustle. I had to just go out there and hustle. And I remember staying at my friend's house, sleeping in a laundry rooms outside. I done slept on park benches. I just had a fucked up upbringing. And sometimes when I see some of the people on there, I got this thing where I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I'm like, come on, push through, get up off your ass, and let's do this. Let's do, because I've been there. I'm a person that can actually say I was homeless, and I literally went from being homeless on the street to a master's degree to a business owner, etc., and being able to sustain and take care of myself. So when I see these people that are on there, like I said, my heart goes out to them, and it's like, man, I can have so much to say about your channel. Anyway, I saw the first time I saw your channel, I saw a dark skinned girl on there. It said you had some caption on, I forgot what it was, but she was basically homeless, and she was on there telling her story. And then I've been following your channel really since it started. Since back when Josias was with the dark skinned woman, and he did not look like that. I saw Josias's decline. I see his whole decline. It's crazy. And yes, I see a lot of darkism on your channel. Yes, I do. I have made videos about it. I have pointed it out. Oh my God. I might be on here. I might have to do a whole nother live about Atlanta street interviews. And well, I ain't gonna say if I'm in Atlanta, because I'm in Atlanta at least once a month. But if I'm in Atlanta and I see you, I will definitely come up and say hello to you. I am like so shocked and honored that you are here on my channel. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in. I do appreciate that. And I just another thing I want to say to you, that if you're still here, I know that a lot of people find your line of questioning to be controversial. And I think that your line of questioning from when I first started watching your channel, when you first started out, I think that your line of questioning has gotten more controversial, because if people go back and look at the beginning of the channel to where it is now, they'll see it's more controversial. But here's what I will say. You done helped a lot of people. Nobody cannot deny. For people to be able to come on your channel and garner thousands of dollars in donations, that right there is nobody can speak out against that, in terms of you actually helping these people to get their stories out there, and people reaching into their heart and donating. I myself have donated to people from your channel more times than I could count, because I just love to help people, especially Black people. And I'm not going to tell no lie, dark-skinned Black people, because I already know that the dark-skinned Black people, they always have it the hardest when they are homeless. I was a dark-skinned homeless person, and that is how I know that the dark-skinned Black people always have it the hardest. So you have helped people like Jemiah and her brother. I am so proud of Jemiah, brother. Jalen, I am so proud of what you did for him. I am so happy for that little boy. I know he ain't no little boy, but he look like a little boy to me. She like a little girl to me. I am so happy for them. Man, it's so many people on there that I could just talk. Like the dark-skinned man that's on there, I do believe that chick she needs to stop exploiting him. I do believe that he's being exploited. I do feel bad for him. I do feel bad for him getting cut up and brutalized the way that he was. I do feel bad for him. And I do feel like people sometimes they just don't have the same level of compassion for dark-skinned people that they have for light-skinned people, and especially for white people. And I'm just very happy that you allow people to come onto your channel and showcase they cash outs so that they can get the donations. And it's people like me out here that love to give. I grew up in the church, Pentecostal church. And of course we was taught to give our tithes and offerings, but I don't give my tithes and offerings to the church no more. I give my tithes and offerings to homeless people, like the ones I see on the streets. I've been doing that for years. And to the people on YouTube now. That's who get my money. Yeah. So anyway, I'm up here running my mouth. I got to get off here. But it is such an honor. It is such an honor and a pleasure to have you on here. I cannot believe I don't really say this about a lot of people, but I'm actually a fan of your channel, and I'm a fan of you. And the reason why I'm a fan of your channel is because you're helping dark-skinned homeless people. That's why. It's really cut and dry with me. I see dark-skinned people being helped. Now, that don't mean I don't want the light-skinned people or the white people or the brown-skinned people to get help. It's just I know what it feels like to be dark-skinned and homeless and people not to want to help you because you're black and that people think you ugly and they think you're not worthy. But, you know, I'm happy that you're helping these dark-skinned people because I think that they need it the most. You said, what did you think when you found out I was a chocolate? You know what? That's a damn good question. Well, to me, and I think maybe you can vouch for this and say that this is possibly true. You do not speak Ebonics. You speak proper. And to me, in my mind, when you wasn't showing your face on that, which I was actually kind of glad you didn't show your face, to be honest with you, because I wanted to focus on the people that come on the channel. But to me, your voice quality, I personally would have never guessed, and maybe this is darkism. Maybe this is my own internal darkism that I can't help. I wouldn't have guessed that you was dark skinned based on the way you talk. I'm just being honest. But you are dark skinned. You are helping dark skinned people. And if that is darkism that I wouldn't have guessed that you dark skinned based on the way you talk, then I mean, I do apologize for that, but I am just going to be honest about it and say that that's what I was thinking. I mean, I didn't really put too much thought into it, to be honest, because what I was doing was focusing on the people, the dark-skinned people that was on your channel. And like I said, I've watched a lot of homeless channels before, and they have black people here and there. But I saw majority of people on your channel actually dark-skinned homeless people in Atlanta telling their stories of how they got dark-skinned. So yeah, I'm happy that you a chocolate brother. I'm happy that you helping dark-skinned people. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to listen to everything I have to say. I want to thank the brother Food Vibes and Herb once again. I'm coming on here and sharing his wisdom with us. I appreciate him for coming on here. And I want to say to the dark-skinned introverts out there, and I'm gonna say it again. Do not apologize. Do not apologize to these motherfuckers for being dark-skinned and introvert. Do not apologize for who you are. I don't give a fuck if they coming at you, telling you, you know, you need to smile more and all that dumb shit there. Or if they telling you, if you know you got a good heart, if you know your job, don't apologize for who you are. There are literally millions of jobs out there that you can get. There are literally millions of things out there that you can do. You can utilize your gifts and your talents to be who you are. We are already being attacked for being dark-skinned. And you should not let these people, because where it primarily happens, I notice, is in the workplace and in educational spaces. Sometimes it happens in the black church, but usually the black church got sense enough to leave dark-skinned introverts alone and let them be. But when we start to go dark-skinned people, even the ones with degrees, start to go out here and work on these jobs, these people who commit racism against us, they also want to tell us that if we are a dark-skinned introvert and we just want to come in there and do our job and not be with the fuckery, they want us to try to force us to be the way that they want to be. It's too much. Don't take that shit. Have you a backup plan. Develop your gifts and skills and talents that you can turn into a business so that you don't have to take their shit. Also, don't spend all your money. Save your money. Have you a stash. So just in case the bullshit on these jobs become unbearable to you as a dark-skinned introvert, you can say, fuck these motherfuckers comfortably and walk away. But always have you a hustle on the side. Always have you a hustle on the side. Because what I'm trying to tell you is this, and this is coming from a dark-skinned introvert that I've been there and done that with these motherfuckers. Their control is never going to stop. It's never going to stop. But you have a human right to be who you are. It's your personality. And you have a right to be who you are. Thank you, Cobra Smile, Cobra Style Kung Fu. We have a right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Well, with that being said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I want to thank y'all for listening and watching. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. Make sure y'all go there and download a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism: 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And I'm thinking about writing a sequel to Darkism. And in that book, because I didn't really address being a dark-skinned introvert. In that book, in my next version of Darkism, I'm going to write about how dark-skinned introverts can survive, especially in the workplace. Especially in the workplace. Good night.